Good evening. Today we'll be talking about the government's emphasis on the environmental sustainability and its impact on economic policies. So, in the recent years, India has witnessed a significant shift in its approach to economic policies, which is driven by an increasing approach to the recognition of the crucial interplay between the economic development and environmental sustainability. So, starting with the renewable energy initiatives, India is one of the world's fastest growing economies, which has recognized the need to balance its energy needs with environmental concerns. So, the government has set ambitious targets for renewable energy capacity to address both the growing energy demand and environmental degradation. In this case, the Indian government has set a target of generating 175 gigawatts of renewable energy, and also which includes 100 gigawatt from the solar power. Now, furthermore, the government has also outlined a more ambitious goal of reaching 450 gigawatts of renewable energy capacity by 2030. So, this commitment has translated into concrete actions with significant strides made in the solar and wind energy sectors. Now, talking about the impact on the economic policies, this leads to three impacts, that is, attracting investments, job creation, and reducing dependency on imports. The emphasis on renewable energy has attracted substantial domestic and international investments. The government's push for cleaner energy aligns with global trends, which makes India an attractive destination for investors seeking environmentally responsible projects. Now, in terms of job creation, the renewable energy sector has become a key source of employment. So, from manufacturing solar panels to installing wind turbines, the push towards sustainable energy has also created jobs across the value chain, contributing to economic growth and social development. Now, speaking about the reducing dependencies on imports, so by investing in renewable energy sources, India aims to reduce its dependence on imported fossil fuels. So, now this strategic shift has economic implications, offering a degree of energy security and mitigating the impact of volatile global oil prices on the economy. Moving on, the electric mobility and infrastructure development. So the transition to electric vehicles there has been several government initiatives like FAME scheme and charging infrastructure. Now talking about the FAME, so there is basically it recognizes the environmental impact of traditional transportation. The Indian government has embarked on a journey to promote the electric mobility. Now for this, the FAME scheme, the faster adoption and manufacturing of hybrid electric vehicle scheme provides incentives to manufacturers and buyers of electric vehicles. This initiative aims to accelerate the adoption of EVs to support the growth of electric vehicle ecosystem. Now, secondly, speaking about the charging infrastructure, to address the range anxiety associated with EVs, the government is actively working on expanding the charging infrastructure across the country. It also includes setting up of public charging stations and providing incentives for private entities to invest in charging infrastructure itself. It has several economic impacts now, starting with the growth in manufacturing. This transition to EVs has led to an increase in the growth in the manufacturing sector, particularly in the production of batteries and electric components. This not only aligns with the environmental goals, but also stimulates economic activities in emerging industries. Secondly, it reduces the import dependency. So now the promotion of electric mobility aligns with the broader economic objectives by reducing India's dependency on imported oil. Now, this shift has implications for the country's balance of trade and also enhances the energy security. It also leads to technological innovation as electric vehicles fosters innovation in technology and manufacturing processes. So this technological evolution positions India as a hub for electric vehicle research and production, with that contributes to economic competitiveness and the global stage itself. So moving on, we can talk about the waste management and circular economy. So India, like many other developing economies, faces with the challenges of waste management. However, the government has recognized that the effective waste management is not only an environmental necessity, but also an economic opportunity. So for this, the government has several initiatives like Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, which was launched in 2014. It aims to achieve a clean and open defecation-free India. So while primarily a sanitation initiative, it has broader implications for waste management and also environmental sustainability. The second one being the single-use plastic ban. So, to curb plastic pollution, the government has taken steps to ban single-use plastics. This initiative encourages the adoption of eco-friendly alternatives and promotes a more sustainable approach to consumption as well. Now, this program also has several economic impacts, starting with the waste to energy projects. So, this focuses on waste to energy projects, contribute to both waste management and energy generation. How it does is by basically by converting waste into a valuable resource. So this project have economic benefits and align with the principle of circular economy as well. Now, secondly, it also leads to job creation in the recycling sector. So the emphasis on recycling and waste management has led to the growth of recycling industry. Now, This not only addresses environmental concerns, but also creates employment opportunities, particularly in the informal sector as well. This also promotes sustainable consumption because the push towards circular economy encourages businesses and consumers to adopt sustainable practices. So this shift in consumer behavior also towards the eco-friendly products can stimulate the growth of sustainable industries, thus impacting the economy in total. To conclude with, the government's emphasis on environmental sustainability is intricately woven into the fabric of India's economic policies. Now, starting with the renewable energy initiatives to waste management, climate resilient agriculture and green finance, each facet contributes to the overarching goal of fostering sustainable and inclusive growth. Now, as India positions itself on the global stage as a responsible participant in environmental stewardship, the economic impact of these policies is not just immediate, but it also lays the foundation of resilient and prosperous increasing approach to the recognition of the crucial interplay between the economic